I think we need to add. Are you ready for some soccer back to the theme song?
I don't ever. Okay. Oh, to the theme song.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember us saying that ever.
No, not us.
Maybe we could say it.
The guy from The Simpsons.
Are you ready for some soccer?
Yeah.
Or we can just say it ourselves.
We should do like the new Monday Night Football changed their theme song recently.
Ooh.
Have you seen this?
It's
Nope.
not the what is it? Hank Williams Jr. the third.
It's Hank Williams Jr., but I think he's doing In the Air Tonight, and then for some reason Snoop Dogg shows up and he raps.
Oh.
So
Very progressive.
Snoop Dogg has a new campaign commercial with Martha Stewart and Bic Lighters.
yeah, and no, how about his other one where he said, "Guys, I'm going smoke free. I'm stopping smoking."
Why would he do
But it was
that?
because you didn't hear about this. It's because he was promoting a smokeless barbecue or something like that. Some kind of smokeless fireplace, something like that. Some product.
He got everybody.
And Willie Nelson even messaged him, "Hey brother, if you need to talk, let me know." I feel bad for Willie.
Things are getting grim.
Are you ready for some soccer?
Hey, welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funnies. Episode 126. I am Evan.
Patrick.
Justin,
Chris,
Hey, what's up, boys?
the gang's back.
we got
Gang.
the original lineup back together.
Yep,
It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute.
it has been. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're
made
so
it.
back.
We're back. We're drinking wine. It's a good time. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
This is the Tom. What was this one called? Tom Bombadil or something. It's from Duro. It's gonna be good.
Tom Batten.
Tom Baton. We're going to invoice Tom Baton for that little commercial there.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Tom.
we don't do free advertising anymore.
Yeah. You guys want to chit chat or get right to it?
Jump in.
Let's get into it.
Jump in. Portugal hits a perfect qualifying record. 10 wins. They allowed 2 goals, and they scored 36. They beat Liechtenstein 2-0, and then Iceland 2-0.
Great.
I didn't catch any of this. Who do you think it was the best performers of the 2 games?
Bruno?
I think it was Bruno again, man.
Bruno carries, eh?
Consistently, Bruno.
Cancelo had a great run, too, and he scored a wicked goal against Liechtenstein. But overall, I think Bruno really was the star of qualifying.
Cancelo's a little bit of like a flat track bully to me. Like that's like a term for like when you play the bums, the farmers. He'll kill a farmer. Like I mean,
yeah.
just destroy him. But and then like a real soccer player, like a football player, where positioning matters and stuff like that. I don't know. Those are the games he doesn't really shine as much.
I feel that way about Rafael Leão, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
But no, I wouldn't say Cancelo. Cancelo's proved himself against big opponents.
I think Cancelo's just a winger.
Yeah, should
He
be
just
playing
wants
up
to. He
there.
just wants to run up.
He just wants attack.
Yeah, he's better at attacking than defending.
Let him attack then.
Give him the space. We got Tati Gomes behind him. He'll keep a...
He had that moment where he was playing on the left, like amazing on City,
Yeah,
but now he doesn't play there anymore.
Because
That's
he pissed,
true.
he pissed off Pep.
they loved the. Everyone loved the Travellas.
Yeah,
João Neves made his debut. How did you feel about that, Patrick?
good. Yeah, he didn't do anything spectacular, but he did well.
Hey,
Are you,
he was-
are you talking about when João came off for João and João?
All the Joãos, yeah.
that was an amazing moment in Portuguese history. Double João substitution.
Portuguese heritage moment. Like if
Yeah.
you're Canadian, you know we have the Canadian heritage moments. In Portugal, they also have one, and it's that.
Double João substitutions, baby. But yeah, solid campaign. No losses. When's the last time we got through that? No losses, no red cards. We only let in 2 goals.
Never.
I think
That's
they've never
happened.
done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't much of a group, but
It's been like that in the past. And we still fucked it
It's
up.
never been that much of a group, and we've never proved ourselves like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's always the Serbias or the Slovenias will give us a draw or even a loss away. But great win, love winning.
But look at these pots for the draw, which is coming up soon.
fresh pots.
We could still get, we're in pot 1, we could still get Hungary, Holland, Italy. That's a fucking horrible group.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre how pot 2 has nobody, and then like pot 3
Or
pretty. they've got-
Croatia's there.
They've got some teams, and then Italy's in pot 4. I don't know
Same
what
with
they're doing down
Serbia
there.
is huge too.
Oh yeah, Pop 4 is the worst one.
And
No, but you look
Denmark-
at pot 1. That's right. We should be with those countries. We're with
Yeah.
Germany. We're with France. We're with Spain. We're with Belgium. We're with England. That's right. That's how it should be.
We always get the group of death though. We're gonna get a group of death for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucked. That's
we'll
just
see.
how it goes.
Hey,
That's
don't
just how-
look. Why look? Right, Chris? Why look negative?
That's true.
Oh, well.
You're gonna have to play these big teams sooner or later, right? Take them out early, take them out later.
We got Roberto Martinez at the helm. We can do anything.
All I hope and I pray, inshallah, is that we don't have that perfect qualifying and then shit the bed right away.
Yeah, that's what England usually does.
Yeah, that would break my fucking heart.
Well, that's what Roberto Martinez does. He's the best at qualifying. He killed qualifying on Belgium, and he didn't do anything with Belgium.
Belgium didn't have like proven star. I don't know. There's something about the teams he had, and I was like, Belgium's
That was
not
their
ready.
golden generation.
They
Belgium.
made third place. They made third place.
Yeah,
at a
no,
World
that was
Cup, right?
decent. That
Yeah.
was good.
They beat us in 2018.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say just hope everyone shows up healthy. That's good.
Yeah.
That's the most you can ask.
a lot of injury. We had like 4 people drop out on the last international break.
Yeah, but it's also like one guy had a wedding or something.
Yeah.
One guy had,
That was their excuse.
Yeah.
Pep played a game the previous week. He had to take this week off. He couldn't do
Yeah,
both.
whatever.
Yeah,
It was done and dusted.
that's true. We're already in at that point. But yeah, great qualifying campaign. Nice to be in and out.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. All right, let's move into Portugal. Talk Taca. Porto beat Montenegro 4-0. Danny Namaso scores early, followed by 2 Evan Nielsen goals, and first goal by Fran Navarro, which was not broadcasted due to technical difficulties.
Really, no one's seen this goal except for the people in the
Everyone's
stadium.
been waiting for this fucking guy to score, and the servers went down or whatever.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla to me.
Yeah, we don't even know if he did score.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory. Yeah, maybe he
know.
didn't even score.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't.
Pinto da Costa turned off all the lights and all the TVs.
The VAR's broken too.
Said that, and then he said Fran Navarro just scored.
It's on the scoreboard. Don't question it.
Yeah, good win against Montenegro. Fine. But Danny Namaso scored 2. He missed a big chance.
Oh, huge miss. Skied it right over the bar. He was too ambitious with that volley coming down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do, since this is your account, I'll do the interview back to you, and you're gonna have to do as I did last week, the state of Benfica address.
Oh.
You're gonna have to do the state of Porto events. But first, let's start with the question you posed to the listeners. Cardozo captain, you like it?
I liked it. And I mean, to step in, and there are guys that have been there longer, and like, you know, you could argue Galeno, not necessarily Evan Nilsson, he's pretty young, but like, you want the center back. You want the guy to push from the back. You want to give that kid confidence too. And someone told me, I think it was M5 on Twitter, he was saying Cardozo used to be captain at Santa Clara, so he's got that ability, and he's got that dog in him to be that captain. For sure.
Right. And these are the games to play against friggin'
Exactly.
Montenegro. And the other gentleman I was going to mention, Fran Navarro, finally gets to break into the squad because we know how Sergio likes to break guys in, not quickly. You don't get to play right away. He doesn't care if you're who
Never.
you are.
Let's keep playing Taremi, who just fucking wastes chances, misses penalties. No.
This could be a turning point in the season for Porto if Sergio Conceição finds like, okay, you've paid your dues enough. It was 3 months of shit,
Yeah.
and now you get to play.
They
Yeah.
got that Montenegro bump.
Yeah.
And they got to say, hey, let's stop looking at what's happening with the president and just watch the guys on the field. Because back at house is a shit show right now.
Well, let's get to it since you mentioned it.
Hey, do you ever think maybe that they're just trying to get the eyes off the team? You know, it's just like, hey,
Well, you don't want more distractions off the field.
No, that's a power struggle there. Pinto da Costa, why does he still want to be there? He's so old.
You think the Emperor just let Darth Vader take over? No.
Exactly.
But that guy
He's
lives
still the
forever.
Emperor.
You think Pinto da Costa is going to live forever like the Emperor? Think
Hey.
he's going to make it to Star Wars 6?
Did you see the latest installments? The one Hispanic guy turns to the other one and he goes, "He's back.
Palpatine's back.
Palpatine's back."
He says somehow Palpatine's back.
That's right.
We're not gonna explain it. Nobody can explain it.
Somehow.
We thought he fell down the elevator shaft or whatever shaft that
Yeah.
was.
And somehow.
Lots of shafts in Star Wars.
Somehow, Pinto the Kosh is back.
Back, he never left. But I'd rather see Village Boys there. The man drove what was the cars he drove?
I don't know. Bentleys? What does he drive?
No, he did the racing.
Oh, rally car.
He did the rally car.
The man's he's so rich. He just does things for fun. He
Exactly.
quit coaching. He's like, I don't need to do this.
He's got balls, man.
Yeah, so I think we mentioned it when Danny was here. We must have they had just or maybe it was that same day, a terrible meeting. There was going to be a meeting about some new things about if you were a
Presidency,
socio
yeah.
and some new rules and stuff. And I think he was actually trying to change the rules so that you had to be a socio for a certain amount of years before you run. I think that was one of them.
I
and
don't know.
That has to do with Andrew.
Some shady shit happened, and then they moved the meeting.
But a bunch of people showed up. Too many people showed up. So then
Yeah.
they had to put it in the actual stadium. And then there was people fighting. Hired goons, maybe? To shut people up.
Old guys.
One guy said it was a Vergonia. It was just a big shame. The whole thing's a shame. So.
Yeah, Village Boys, apparently someone attacked him or vandalized his house or something. The Pinto de Costa goons are out on attack, and Village Boys says, I'm not going to take any of this. I'm going to keep fighting for this presidency.
Wow, he's like the mayor of Gotham City.
Yep.
Or is he Batman?
No, he's Batman.
And
The mayor's a disaster in Gotham.
The
Christopher
hired
Walken?
goons walk around Porto just bumping into each other in the video games oh, I hope Andre Villas Boas walks down this street. I'll tell you what, they slam into each other, they go the other way.
Well, they're NPCs.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of NPCs,
All the Porto fans are just NPCs?
No, I'm not saying that. I never said that. Please, God, do
put
not
those
come after me.
words.
I never said that.
Hey, you got a house to protect too. Hey, watch, people are listening. Justin.
I know.
They might come after your house.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
But yeah, nice easy 4-0 win for the Dragons. Evan Nielsen likes to score in the Taças, Champions League, whenever there's a cup on the line.
It's good he likes to score sometimes.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I noticed there's not a lot of people in the stadium. They can't fill it up for
No.
this game.
Well,
Benfica we're going to get to that. Okay.
yeah.
I don't
Well-
even got to tell you about this.
Yeah. Porto hit about 19,000. Sporting hit 18,000. Benfica hits 52.
I thought it was 22. No?
No,
52.
52, yeah.
Sheesh.
Not
Killed those
surprised.
numbers.
Yeah. One of my friends was there. I didn't even know he liked Benfica or he's in Portugal. Just saw it on Instagram. I was like, oh, what are you doing there?
Well, you know what they
That
say
was
about every
amazing.
player in the league. They're all secretly Benfiquistas.
Hey.
Once you land in Lisbon, just the mystique of Benfica just overtakes you. You can smell it in the air. And then you walk straight to the luge.
An eagle flies over your head and says, "Come this way."
Yeah.
That's
He
right.
followed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Portuguese.
He was on
eagle.
an acid trip, actually.
But at the same time, it's like you look at it and you're like, man, Porto played Montalegre. Sporting played Duminense.
Yeah.
I don't know where this place. You guys were at least playing Famalicão, the 5th richest team in the country, and a first division team. So, I mean,
Okay,
50 is impressive for a Taça match, but there is a little bit. There's a little bit of a better game to go see.
And also 2 weeks
That's a good point.
2 weeks away without our beloved Benfica, they're antsy. They couldn't wait to get back in the stadium, cheer on our boys to glory and victory.
That's right.
Say, let me back in.
They love it.
Show me the eagle.
It's their casa, man. You can't keep us out of the casa for too long.
And the light show, because it's
Yeah.
just so much
And
better.
there's so many
there.
seats, and then it's probably like 50% off for a Taça game.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
I'll tell you what. Are we gonna go right into the game?
Sure.
Okay. Tough game, tough test. But you know what? Coming off the break, I think that's the best game we could have had,
Yeah.
schedule wise. Now we got to test. We get to, Sporting got easy go of it. Porto had an easy go of it. Benfica did not need easy go of it. We need a tough test to get back in the league so we can start winning tough league games, because every league game's tough.
Mm-hmm.
So it
You
was a
wanted
good warm up.
Tough warm up.
Tough warm up, exactly.
Yeah. It was tough, man. I wasn't sure the goal was taking too long to come. I want a goal in the first half.
First
And
half.
it didn't happen.
Took
And
a
then
while.
you start to get nervous. The 50, 60, 70 comes.
Yeah.
Auto goal.
You're never
I loved it. One of the nicest auto goals I've ever seen.
Richie Ellie?
beautiful auto goal. Auto goal. And two, the more you suffer too, like we weren't truly worried. Like, okay, then what? It goes to extra. It goes to penalty. These guys are probably not going to score on us. But if we crash out of this disaster because we want this, because Champions League's not going well, so we want this. And then the other implication is an extra half hour of playing for our guys, which we don't want either, right? We would like to.
Yeah, we got to play on Wednesday.
I like to be
Inter.
finished in 90
Yeah.
if we
And
can.
Famalicão, they're doing well. They're doing hot. You know, maybe they're like, hey, we could win the Taça. We beat
Yeah.
Benfica. They're fucking strolling after that.
They should.
Hey, no
feel that
shame
way.
in struggling against Famalicão. They're probably like the 5th or 6th best team in Portugal.
Yeah, they got the money.
So yeah, once the dam broke, I think that was that. But
Yeah,
It
Rafa,
took
I
a
literally like
while.
Rafa's goal. It was nice. You cut in,
well, then we got the
tucked
red.
it in.
Then we get the red card.
Oh yeah, we had the red card before that. Yeah.
Forced red card because they couldn't keep up with us. But that's what separates the top from the thing. It's like, it's like NFL football. One team's like line is like much stronger than the others, or just like better players. Maybe in the first half you can kind of keep it close, but eventually those 1 yard runs, 2 yard runs, they'd start turning into 5, 10 yard runs in the second half because you just beat them down, you just wear them down.
Yep.
You're just better. You're just more fit. You're gonna get there.
And then you score a touchdown. You do a sue.
Oh.
Who is this? Flowers. Flowers on the Ravens.
Yeah, and he sued.
He sued.
They play FIFA too, or
Yep.
EA Sports FC, I guess.
That was sent to us by Zorian Alchemy on Twitter. So
Love
shout out.
It's a good celebration, release of emotion.
Yeah.
To throw your arms like that to the side
You get to show
and say "Sue."
you get to show your front, which is obviously the jersey, the team you play for, and the back. Check the back too, because that's my number and
Man.
name.
Ronaldo gets so many things right. How did he just make the best celebration ever?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, transcends every sport.
On Real Madrid, he was doing a lot of different celebrations.
Yeah.
He did the one where he points like "I'm here."
He did
Yeah.
the booby squeeze one.
Yeah.
Booby squeeze.
He did a calma.
Calma.
Mhm.
I like the one where he just lifted up his leg and he pointed to his thigh.
Yeah.
Because his thigh is just jacked.
Flex.
That's what gives the power to the shot.
Because it was like a blast. It was like a stonk, right? So it was like, boom, check that.
Do you think he hires people to come up with these celebrations?
No,
for him?
No.
it's just in the moment.
It's
Oh,
his
no.
crazy mind that he has.
Yeah.
I think he's got a writer's room. He's got 8 nerds working on different things. Maybe a dance major.
Or is it just him in his living room with a pen and a pad, just writing it down? And he's like, and he gets the sue, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
There's a bunch of ones scratched out. Like, that's not going to work. What am I thinking?
he's like Eminem in that way. He's just got a pen and a pad in a room, and
Yeah.
he's just scrolling, scratching.
He's crumpling up the paper, tossing it.
It's never going to work.
But so we eventually get the goal. Our celebrations are okay. I mean, what are you gonna celebrate on an own goal, right? You just kind of have to high five,
Yeah,
right?
just
Like,
hug each other.
Hug each other.
It's all love.
You say job done. What'd you think of player performances up and down the line? I like them all. João Neves carries. João Neves carries this midfield. Florentino
playing
and
well.
João Neves. I would like to see somehow a good combination of, because look, Florentino, we love Florentino. Florentino helped us win a title last year. The man can't pass, he can't shoot, but he can win a ball.
It's important.
So I'd like to see something like Kokshu come in and be like better Florentino.
Yeah,
right?
where is
That's what we
Kokshu?
paid
Where's
him.
he been?
He's been hurt.
No, Kokshu plays more further up, like
But
behind the
he's
strikers.
supposed to win balls and stuff.
He's
Well,
more
you can't-
attacking.
So you're
Yeah.
saying we can't have Kokshu and João Neves? Because if it's down
don't
to
mind
that,
that.
I'm taking João Neves.
Of course.
If it's down to those.
I don't know, man.
You're
Kokshu-
taking Kokshu over João Neves?
Kokshu can really pass. Set pieces are good.
I think if
João Neves single-handedly winning us
No,
games.
I know.
See, but
I don't want to drop John Neves at all.
Then?
if your full lineup, if your left back and right back are both healthy, do you start Arsenis, Kokshu in the middle?
No, Arsenis is on the bench, man. You started João Neves.
I'm not even thinking about putting Arsenal back in the mid.
No, you
middle.
started João Neves and you have Kokshu. That's what I would like. And here's a big thing about the team. People say, oh, this team's got lots of problems, structural. We talked about the structural problems last episode. They never got a new striker. But there's got to be a point. Someone's got to step in and say, Schmidt, look, I love you, Schmidt, but João Mario, he helped us win a title last year, but this guy can't play in where you're trying to play him on the wing. Put in Gedge there. Put in Thiago Gouveia there. One of those guys.
Danny told us last week or last episode. He said João Mario's good for one season. After that, he's shit.
He was terrible this game. And I don't even think he's played a full good season on Benfica. He plays half seasons very well.
Yeah.
And then the second one, he falls off. Second half, he falls off.
That's why he like.
Now he's down to a quarter season.
That's why he retired
now
from
he's
the
doing a
national
quarter.
team. I say, get João Mario like. Oh, how
Well, this
good
was a Taca game, so he can start it. But yeah, he was shit.
How
And
good-
I don't think he should play anymore.
Thank you. Agreed. Send him to Boavista. Switch him for Bosnick. Swap him in January. Say, see you later. Thank
That's a
you
good
very
trade.
much.
I mean, I don't think it's good for.
I wouldn't take that if I'm Bovista.
Well, some money too. Just all the money you want.
All the
plus-
money in the world.
And take
Makuta.
this guy.
Trade him for Makuta.
Oh, I like
Makuta's a
Makuta.
beast. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, good win. Got through. Beat Famalicão. Another big horse out of the race.
you got any more notes?
I think Di Maria was off. Wasn't a good game for him.
I thought he made that one nice pass.
Oh, he was passing well. Yeah, he gave it to gave it to Tankstead. Got him through.
Yeah.
Tankstead was looking okay too, but I don't think he's clear of the other two yet.
It would have been nice.
I don't even know which one I would play.
Yeah, Tankstead. I mean, Henrique Araujo got a freaking standing ovation. That's how badly we want a striker.
I mean, the kid loves Benfica. I'll give it up for him.
So Di Maria would have been nice if we got him when he retired from the Argentina national team. He's flying halfway across the world.
They're all
every
flying back home.
You think he's jet lagged?
Dude, he's jet lagged. Luis Diaz had to go home, rescue his father, play Brazil, score goals. These guys, this is South America business. It's too far away
Yeah.
for international breaks.
But they're doing it.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing it.
You see the Luis Diaz's father collapse watching him beat Brazil?
No, I did not
That
see
was a
that.
very sweet moment.
He was acting, wasn't he? He's like, oh my god.
Dude, your son scores 2 goals against Brazil. You're acting? That's amazing.
He was overreacting though. Like, come on, you're not gonna actually.
He just
faint,
got
are
out
you?
from being kidnapped. Are you kidding me?
What, you,
Settle down. It's normal for Colombians.
you think he's like Red Fox in Sanford and Son?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, Elizabeth, I'm coming for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially when you just got out of a kidnapping. That's late, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Had the heart attack during the kidnapping. They might take you to the hospital.
We can't let this guy die on us. He's worth nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's worth nothing dead.
Speaking of other South Americans, Coates becomes the most capped foreign player on Sporting as they beat Dummies 8-0.
This is the first time I've seen a Sporting goleada in a while. I mean, I'm sure they've had it recently. What would you call, Chris? What do you think is like a big win, like a goleada, over 5 or 6? Or do you think 5 is like kind of regular for Portugal?
5-0's pretty big.
5 is
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
I think it
Pretty
starts at 5. Yeah.
significant. And when you're playing Dummies, how
8's
many
big. 8's big.
They got dummied.
They got Dummies got dummied. Yeah.
Paulinho hit 3 on them.
And congrats to Neto for hitting the first one. Neto's
Yep.
our longtime, not
Player.
captain, but just longtime serving buddy.
Long time
He's
guy.
our buddy.
He's a buddy.
They're dude.
Trincão scored. Coates scored. Gyökeres scored. Beautiful goal near the end. Just powered that in. And then Nuno Santos from the spot blasted it.
In the same way that Benfica needed a test, Sporting needed a goleada like this where they can just be like, Trincão, get some confidence. You've been
Yeah.
playing shit. Paulinho, get some confidence. That kind of, they needed that. So
It's an all-around confidence boost.
yeah, this toss around really sets up well the next part of the season. I
But
think.
what's better, a test or just a blowout? Because then Benfica, it's like it was a hard fought game. It's like you kind of get back into it. But Porto and Sporting both were just like goals. Do you
Depends
think
on the test.
Think
I
that
think
sends them back in with like a false sense of security.
I think if the test was a little harder for Benfica and we went to extra time, then I would say no. I would say I don't want the test.
I think the veteran players will. I think the young players could get a false sense of security, and I think the veteran players would be like, "Okay, yeah, we did well, but we weren't truly tested."
Yeah,
This
don't
is-
get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
This is Dummies. Boavista gets eliminated from the Taça by Stinky Aruca after the 2 go to penalties. They went all the way. So they're going to be tired next week. Who are they playing? I don't know.
If you're Arauca, you're like, hey, we got nothing else to play for. This is our new life. This is a new thing we can try to win or try and advance on.
And Bovicha's like, we got all these points at the beginning of the season. Let's just try to not get relegated at this point.
Yeah.
Casapia also gets knocked out in penalties by Nacional, second division side.
Oh, good for them.
They thumped them.
Madeira.
Yeah. Estrela Amadora knocked out by Vizela. Late red card leaves the Lisbon club short, and they enter overtime and lose 2-1. And then Gil Vicente beat Serpa 1-0 from Fujimoto.
Fujimoto.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's a bunch of other Taça results, but who knows? We'll see. We'll get to them eventually.
I think Santa Clara made it through.
Did they?
I think
Congrats, Santa Clara. We need them up there.
so. Stubel out.
Yeah,
Damn.
I saw that on the boards. Sad times. Thank you all for listening to the podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We are back on YouTube. So if that's how you get your kicks, we'll be putting videos up there. Just the audio. But we'll, you'll find us there. Take some time, leave a message, leave a rating, review, subscribe wherever you can. Helps people find the pod, and it can continue to grow.
5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars.
Yeah. Join us on Patreon for some exclusive content. Nice way to give back to us for doing the show. We appreciate it. Sponsor the show if you like. Different tiers. Sponsors want wonder. Get your logo on social posts. So reach out if you'd like that. And we are also on Palma Radio. They just launched Palma Talk, which is just going to be podcasts all day. So if you like Portuguese, English podcasts, get in tune with the culture, check out Palma Talk. And we'll be on there. And I'm sure it'll just rotate some of our oldies as well. Oldies and goodies.
We've given Palma the full catalog?
No, there's other podcasts. There's some other guys.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying the back catalog could be worth a little bit more. You know, we might have to talk to Sony. We might have to talk to some other people.
They want the rights?
If they want the rights, yeah. I mean, hey, Paul McCartney said the worst thing he ever did was sell the Beatles rights to Michael Jackson. So, you know.
But how did he not know that was bad?
No,
Every time you read it, you're like, what the hell did you do?
Sorry, Justin, but we sold the rights to our podcast to Michael Jackson.
Why would you do that?
What the fuck?
It was a good offer. I couldn't refuse it.
It's a lot of money.
Are you going to share any of that money?
It might not have been the real Michael Jackson. 'Cause he's actually dead.
It's just another guy named Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's like the one.
But
from
he's also a child molester.
Oh. It's the guy from The Simpsons that was in prison with Homer.
Right. Who's actually, his voice was Michael Jackson.
It was.
They just didn't.
And they never
credit
credited him, yeah.
They didn't?
That was the idea. They didn't want to. Secret.
Oh, cool. That was like season 2 or something. I was watching that last week.
Yeah, I think the same. They did the same thing with Dustin Hoffman, I think, at the time.
Crazy.
You're doing a Simpsons rewatch?
Yeah, I started it.
Nice.
Oh, it gets good.
I love it.
Dude, it gets good.
Oh, I know.
No spoilers, but
Leftorium.
Then it gets not so good.
Yeah.
Newer ones.
Once you get to like the Tony Hawk episode,
yeah.
downhill.
Guys are just doing cameos like, hey, I'm Tom Brady. Like,
That was great. All right, England. Big game. Big game. Pff, too early. Why so early?
Yeah.
7:30 for us.
Not waking up for that.
It's so the people don't get too riled up. They don't start drinking. Fights start breaking out.
Especially the Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
You guys like to fight.
They do. I like to fight.
City stumble again this season as Liverpool keep the title race spicy. Goals from Haaland and Trent Alexander-Arnold leave the rivals deadlocked at 1-1. Haaland reaches 50 goals in 48 games, fastest ever in the Premier League. Spatak.
Yeah.
How'd you like this game?
I liked it. I mean, tense, fierce. I didn't watch it live because I had to work till 4 a.m.
Too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was live to me, which was nice. Allison was kind of shaky. I didn't like that.
He needs a
but
mustache back. What's he doing? It's November.
yeah, shave it for November.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
Couple mistakes.
Yeah, a couple slips.
That led to a goal, right?
Yeah, the second or third
sloppy
slip.
kick.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what the grass is like out there. Who knows, man?
Right. It's too wet.
In
Yeah.
the
well,
Etihad?
City, yeah, they're the away team. City might have like muddy up the grass over there a little more.
They're all playing on the same grass.
Yeah, but you could sprinkle. You know,
You don't
you're
know
in
what
charge
go-
of the sprinklers.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. You don't know what happens at halftime.
That's true. Everton fly a complaint over the game after they get deducted 10 points, while City has never been disciplined for financial sustainability rules. Yeah, they said Premier League equals corrupt, and then some hashtags there. But yeah, Everton got deducted 10 points for, I don't know, spending too much. City, never been in trouble.
And I don't know if this will translate, but how did they get the sky blue backdrop on the thing for City, right? Like, how did they get that?
Well, it's so appropriate. The coloring, right?
Yeah.
The sky blue? Crazy. Pep said he wouldn't leave the team even if they got relegated to like the first division or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it said something like that.
Well,
Relegated to the second division.
Well, his job would be so easy. No stress.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares. We can play whoever. But yeah.
Well, I mean, Everton, you got to pay off the right people. That's all it is. City paid them off. Everton didn't.
You think that's good?
I don't think it's good. I'm just saying how it probably is.
It's classic how it's so much easier. This is like classic like crime and punishment and lawyer stuff. It's like it's so much easier to go after the poor guys than the rich guys.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah. Although Everton's not poor. I mean, I shouldn't be crying poor. They're just obviously not. They did financial unfair play. So, but
Well, City probably has like the best lawyers. They're not giving the league all the information they have or whatever. They're not cooperating.
yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
But
Maybe City bailed. Maybe City's they're the rats. Maybe they told on Everton.
Oh
Could've
yeah,
been.
they were like, "Tell us about Everton, and we'll let you go."
Exactly.
Because
Snitch
that's what
on
they
Everton.
really wanted.
That's who's.
We
need a
really want
scapegoat.
Everton. It would have been the other way around, right? Tell us about City, but they're like, no. Well, how about we do it this way?
Yeah.
We don't know anything about City actually.
Yeah.
The fans are on our tail. They need someone to be punished. Make it Everton. Those
Yeah.
guys suck anyways.
That's true. I mean, and it sucks for Everton. Everton's a classic team. Everton has more history than Manchester City, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
True.
But you know what? History don't matter anymore in the new Premier League because they only count up to the Premier League anyways. So they go
1992. That's
1992. That's what they count up to. They're like, oh, he's the best scorer in this league, not the first division of English football, just up to the Premier League.
Yeah,
so.
it makes no sense.
Anyways, the rest of the game though, did Jota come on?
Jota played, yeah.
How'd Jota do?
Mais ou menos.
Yeah.
Darweezy came on.
Darweezy was there.
Darweezy started, did he not?
Oh, he started. Yeah, he had a lot of chances.
And he was fierce up until the end.
Oh, he got fierce with Pep too. They got into a little spat at the end.
They did. I wish I knew what they were saying.
I think Darwin started it. He was like yelling at him.
Well, because you know that, you think Pep's an angel down there on the sideline or what?
No.
There's no fucking way. You see that? He's pointing. He's going, you see that? Well, no.
That's bullshit, bro.
What?
I wonder what Darwin said.
Klopp's
yeah.
gotta hug him into submission.
Pep just wants to talk though. He doesn't. He's not gonna fight Darwin. He's kind of like, what? I'll talk with you. You want to talk? Let's talk.
And he's evil Darwin with that goatee.
He has fully transitioned to evil Darwin. He is ready.
I think that's all you can grow.
Yeah, that might be it.
That's all you need to be evil.
Yeah.
Just a little soul patch. And
Another big money battle as Newcastle and Chelsea play to a 4-1 clobbering of the Blues. Backline fumbles and red cards leave the Lions shit out of luck. Thiago Silva was like trying to deke people in the back and he just like fell over. And it's like, dude, get out of here, man.
He's done. Get him out of there.
He's cooked.
Well, after the stats came out hard on Enzo after this game on Portuguese Twitter.
Oh, did they?
And they're not good. And you know what? That's what happens when you go for the money. When you leave Benfica high and dry, when you just look out for numero uno, think you're the golden boy because you won golden boy at the World Cup. That's what you get. You get to go to Chelsea and you don't win trophies. You don't win games, brother.
suck ass.
You don't even win games.
Just getting battered out there.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yep. On the other hand, Havertz saves Arsenal in the last second against Brentford and puts them back into first place. Havertz scoring.
Kai Havertz scores again. Oh, that's what they chant.
Oh.
Yeah,
Not
great.
very often.
No.
I think that's the joke,
Kind of
right?
a little bit of, but
Tongue in-
they're supporting him. They like him.
Yeah.
Tongue in cheek, a little bit of taking the piss, maybe
Yeah.
from the Arsenal fans.
He's worth it. 60 mil.
No, it's not worth
Getting them top of the league this week.
Yeah.
That's good.
Find it in different ways.
It's a tough game, Brentford, and yeah, they did well.
You guys
Yeah.
have a bad record with Brentford in the
Yeah,
past.
they've
so
lost to Brentford.
Brentford comes out strong for the big teams.
Yeah.
They
do.
buzz. They're buzzing.
I'll just say this. So they won the game in the last second. Arsenal went off. And then some people were trying to goad the Brentford manager into saying, like, don't you think Arsenal celebrates too much? They celebrate every goal like they've just won the World Cup, blah, blah, blah. And to his credit, the Brentford manager was just like, I think you should celebrate goals. What's wrong with celebrating goals, especially if you scored in the last minute? Like, my goodness,
Yeah.
when are you not going to celebrate, right?
Yeah.
It shows good team camaraderie. They're all happy. They're all hugging.
And Arsenal have had a tough time in recent years, man. We were in that Uber ride. Oh, my God. Okay. We were going to the Canada game, me and Patrick. We were at Dog and Bear, and then we get an Uber to the stadium. This guy's going down Dufferin, takes a right on King Street. And I'm like, where the fuck are you going, brother? He goes down to Jameson to get onto the Gardner to go to Lakeshore. And I was like, we got there like half an hour late to the game.
We just
So
got
dumb.
fucked.
Yeah. But
You
also,
called him out right away. You're like,
I was
where are
like,
you going?
Why are you turning right? We could have got out of the car on
what?
King Street and fucking walked to the stadium
You
faster.
should've.
We died. Regret it.
Why
But it was
did
pissing
you?
rain.
Oh, I was gonna say, why did you take an Uber? That's like a 15-minute
Yeah,
walk.
it was raining and shitty. But our Uber driver was an Arsenal fan. My other buddy O'Neill was an Arsenal fan. And then both of them were like, man, sometimes supporting Arsenal is just too hard. I can't watch the games anymore. It's too stressful.
It's not that hard. Just care more about Benfica and don't care about Arsenal.
Yeah, that's the key. That's the key for Patrick.
Just become a Benfica
Well,
fan.
just enjoy it. Like they're doing
Yeah.
better now. You got a chance. Like they're at top of the league now.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll bottle it, but it's all fun.
Especially if you're not from London. Yeah, don't take it too
Exactly.
serious.
Right. On the other side of London, Spurs lose to Villa 2-1. They can't catch up. That was their moment.
Yeah, they're gonna bottle it.
Falling apart. Yeah, Spurs. Being Spursy. And then another huge game. Garnacho hits an insane Rooney-esque bicycle kick in the 3rd minute against Everton thanks to a Diogo Dalot assist. Celebrates with a sue. And yeah, it's a crazy-ass moment.
Well, technically a bad cross from Dallo because Garnacho had to go run backwards and do a bicycle kick to score it.
Hey, man. The end product worked.
No, Dallo was planning all that.
Yeah, Dallo knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
He said,
fucking
"You
love
know-
this goal.
You know, it'd be cool right now if I crossed it into a perfect bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think this has like Ronaldo written all over it to me. First of all, he taught Garnacho how to do that bicycle kick.
Definitely.
Second of
Yeah.
all, he was teaching Dallo to cross it to him in a bicycle kick position because that's what he always wanted. Like once he hit that first one, that he got that rush from it.
Yeah.
He has wanted a second since. He's had actually kind of the third. I mean, I don't know if people remember the Portugal one where it crossed the line, but they never called it right off the crossbar down.
Yep.
But yeah. So I all credit to Ronaldo for this. Thank you.
Yep. I like whenever United score a crazy bicycle kick, it's always Portuguese guys setting it up. Nani set up Rooney. Dalot sets up this one.
Okay.
I like it.
Nice.
At the end of the game, Bruno hands Garnacho the man of the match award, and he says, "You don't deserve this, but you had a nice goal, but you don't deserve this trophy."
I guess you're
For the
getting
goal.
it for the goal, but yeah, I mean, full performance. Okay, here you go.
That is Onana. Onana made some insane saves that game. Beautiful goalkeeping on his part.
Weird thing to say to somebody, though.
Yeah, on air.
Weird.
This wasn't behind the scenes. This was on air.
I think they're close. He's probably chirping like he's not trying to be an ass, but it comes off as an ass.
Rooney saying, not Rooney. Bruno saying, hey, don't let this get to your head.
Yeah.
Bruno on more captain duties. He hands the ball to Rashford during the penalty and he says, you take this. You need a fucking goal.
And he took it well.
He did.
That's kind of like what they did with Havertz. He wasn't scoring, and then they gave him a penalty.
And what did he
And
say
then
to
they all
him?
clapped for him.
What did he say to him after he scored? Good thing you scored. You needed that.
It's a pity penalty.
Yeah.
Pity penalty.
He's a good cop, bad cop all at the same time.
Do you want that in that position though? Because it's like I mean, you must be confident at penalties if the guy's gonna hand you the ball. He knows Rashford's good at them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like, you miss this, brother.
Yeah.
Shit. We're sending you the minors.
Yep.
Pressure's on.
And then I think Bruno set up Martial for the last goal. And Martial, beautiful little chip over the goalie, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. This is... And also, they were facing Everton.
Mm-hmm.
When Everton's like riled up, they had like a whole like meeting.
Yeah.
They had like a whole like
They're pissed.
parade down to the stadium. They're very pissed about this thing. They even sent an airplane out.
And 3 minutes in, it's just bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
That really silences everything.
It's still Everton.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
That's true. Today, Wolves and Fulham played. That ended 3-2 for Fulham. 3 penalties in that game. A lot of penalties. A lot of check and VAR.
I think they called this a mid-off.
Mid-off, yeah.
Yeah. Where's all the Portuguese Wolves boys? We're losing them.
I know. Semedo is out there. I think he gave away one of the penalties.
It's like just Semedo and Totti, right?
Yeah. Paulinho
okay.
and Jose Sa.
And Sa.
Well, did your boy Little Fabio play maybe?
He's on the bench.
No, he did not.
He didn't come on.
He cries too much. They're like, no, we can't have a crier on.
He's a little
Yeah.
baby. And I think Arsenal want Neto, so maybe January.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think Jose Sa played the Liechtenstein game.
Yeah.
Is he even our third string goalie anymore?
For Portugal?
Yeah.
I think he would be, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
He's
just,
third, yeah.
just feels bad now. It's like, yeah, you're not.
Oh, you don't have no faith in him?
Not anymore. Not as the way Wolves are playing.
He was hot for a minute.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Maybe he needs a confidence booster as well.
Yeah, I guess so. Got a nice beard going. Yeah, good for Marco Silva there. Him and his boys. Willian. Oh, Willian looked great. I love Willian.
Still got it.
Oh, love him. All right, off to Italy. Jose's Roma turns things around late in the game as Paulo Dybala scores the winner against Udinese. They would bag another in the 90th to make it 3-1. Jose there, he's got the little red mark on his face, the violence against women week, as they do in Italy. I don't know, why don't more leagues do that? It seems like a nice sentiment.
Well,
It's
I
a
mean,
big problem in Italy.
Manchester United should definitely be doing
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
I mean, not to make a laughing matter, but check this caption. It was very bizarre. I found. So he says,
Who is he?
Jose. He says the thing about the 3 points, blah blah blah, and then he says, last but not least, today it was an especially important day where we stood against violence against women. We should always be aware of this and fight against any kind of violence, including emotional violence from powerful men. What a weird sentence to end on. I'm like, is he doing that? Like, why
Is
would
he talking
He's
about
calling
somebody?
himself a powerful man?
He says, including emotional violence from powerful men. I don't know. It's just like,
I think that's just his English, the way he words things.
okay.
I don't know.
No, that's
You're
a
reading
point.
into that?
I'm reading into it. I'm reading the tea leaves.
He's
I'm
talking
reading
about
into it.
himself.
I think he's been doing emotional violence, and he's a
No.
powerful man. No, I know. I hope not.
Nah.
I'm just reading the tea leaves a little too much.
I think people, they write about what they know.
Right.
Like Woody Allen.
Exactly.
Stuff like that.
Bill Cosby.
Bill
They
Cosby,
right.
yeah.
They know. You know.
Yeah. Inter and Juve played each other this weekend. 1-1 goals from Vlahovic and Martinez. Their big strikers scoring in the big game, but they tied. I think AC Milan beat Fiorentina 1-0 with Hernandez penalty, so not too exciting down there.
The Rui Costa derby.
The Rui Costa derby. In Germany, Grimaldo hits Werder Bremen with an in-the-box blast as he hits a season high of 9 goals so far. Leverkusen win 3-0 and remain unbeaten in all competitions this season.
Wow, that's crazy. He has 9 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him, man. Oh, that's all I can say.
Amazing.
I love him.
Amazing. He's
If
been
Leverkusen
unleashed.
win the title, I'd be like, wow. Grimaldo goes there, they win the title. I'm like, I mean, that's just really impressive because no one's taken away from Bayern for so many years, and Bayern added Kane, and so we'll see how that plays out for the rest of the year.
That would suck so much for Harry Kane.
Yeah, he still can't fucking win.
Jesus, you go to Bayern, you still can't win.
He's the curse.
I think it also sucks more for Rafael Guerrero because it's like, you're a coward, you went to the coward team, and you still lost. And I
Yeah.
actually kind of hope that for him.
Suck eggs.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't turn down the money, though.
Yeah.
It was a big pay raise too, but
I don't-
like, I don't know. He had his chance at the end of last season. Okay, if you
Yeah.
win If you win on Dortmund and then you can go there as a hero, fine. But like you didn't.
Yeah.
You lost. You bitched out.
It's a bitch move to go Dortmund to Bayern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go to PS. You can go anywhere, dude.
Kane hits one against Köln. 1-0 win for the Bavarians. And then in France, Gonzalo Ramos gets on the score sheet with the little tapper. Put Paris up against French municipality of Monaco, but it's Vitinha who layeth down the hammer with the blast from outside the box. And the contest game ends 5-2. Balogun and Minamino score for Monaco.
I mean, that's pretty neat. Good for Gonzalo Ramos getting on the score sheet. Once Mbappe leaves this league, I mean, this is going to be dire. This is like pretty irrelevant stuff, right?
Depends how Portuguese it is, I guess.
For us. I mean, for us, yeah.
And they put down the money on Gonzalo Ramos this week too. They made the transfer official.
We probably asked for it
Pay up.
because we're not getting Champions League money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Probably like that's in the contract. We didn't make it in Champions League. You gotta fix that money.
And we need money for January.
That's right. So why don't you pay up?
Yeah.
It was like 90, right?
80.
80.
Maybe it goes to 90 or something.
They're like, oh, he scored this week extra. Throw it on.
Make it 88.
88. Oh, for the number. Lille beat Lyon 2-0 with a little help from Thiago Santos. Stonk in the 30th. That was a beauty.
Yeah.
Classic stonk.
Beautiful stonk.
Joe David breaks his scoreless streak. He gets on the board too. We needed Joe David to start scoring.
We need him to score on Tuesday.
Yeah, what the fuck? Let's get into that. Couldn't beat Jamaica. We lost to Jamaica.
Jamaica's a good team.
3-2, and we had an advantage on aggregate.
Yeah.
And it was cold.
And we were there. It wasn't that cold, but
We
I
got
had a
some
lot
nice-
of drinks there.
Yeah. We got some nice cover.
They have twisted teas?
No.
No, we have to have the ciders.
Ciders.
They're okay.
I had like a Smirnoff.
Yeah,
too.
we were in the Jamaica section. It was pretty entertaining.
I heard you guys were close to the Jamaica
It
section.
was fun. We were in the thick of it.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this was offered to me a ticket like a week ago, maybe like 5 days ago or 5 days before the game, and I said immediately, no, I don't want to go to that. It's cold.
It's November.
It's November. It's not a covered stadium.
It is covered.
Canada in the Nations League.
It's to qualify for Nations League and to qualify for Copa America.
Oh,
There's some big stakes.
It was to get into Copa America, yeah. But
Yeah.
I found out that now we'll play Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, we have a playoff with Trinidad to get into Copa.
we can still get into Copa America.
Yeah.
still,
we
yeah.
need to get into Copa
On a
America.
technicality.
Desperately. They want us in there. They
Giving us a
they
second
literally
chance.
just can't. It's not like the old days where Jack Warner would just say, "Okay, U.S. and Canada, you get to play." I don't know. Where's he from?
no.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, Jack
He would
Warner
just-
wants Trinidad.
He would just say it would be Trinidad and Tobago. At least we get to play for it, right? But yeah, no, I think Copa America wants Canada and the USA.
Yeah.
That's probably. What
I
it
am
is.
happy Jamaica made it. Jamaica's got some great fucking players. And there's a lot of English players that are like, no, I'm going to play for Jamaica.
Yeah, there's a lot of English Jamaican players there. So you guys saw some talented guys out there. Who
yeah.
are the big ones? It was
On Jamaica?
yeah,
Gray, Bailey.
Damari Gray, yeah, and Leon Bailey. That's
Yeah.
the two big ones.
Oh, yeah.
There's more too, I think. Oh, Antonio, but he wasn't there.
But yeah, it was a good game. Lots of goals. Everyone's been saying Davies hasn't been doing enough. He assisted one goal and he scored the other. So, I mean,
What else do you want him to
yeah.
He was
How
playing
much
well.
More? How much more can you do?
He was cooking, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a good game.
do? Steven Vittoria kind of done over there. Or what do you guys think?
He wasn't there.
Eustachio gave away a goal, wasn't it?
He got fouled. He got knocked down and then
The goalkeeper tried to keepy uppies and then pass it to Eustachio. Eustachio got tackled and then put
Yeah.
in for a goal, right?
yeah, Borjan's getting he's getting decimated for that.
Oof.
That wasn't his fault, though. It wasn't the keepy uppies fault.
No, I think people are overlooking that. It was whatever.
So it's Eustachio's fault then, you're saying?
I mean, he got manhandled. And he
He
got
got
pushed down in
he got
front of the
bodied.
box. Yeah, maybe he should have distributed it faster, but what are you going to do?
I think or maybe the ball came to him too late.
Maybe it should have been a foul. Maybe the ref just said, fuck it, play on. This is CONCACAF.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And we go on to play Trinidad. In the Saudi League, Ronaldo scores 2 for Al Nassr as they beat Al Akdoud 3-0, including an impressive chip from way outside the box.
The rainbow goal, I
The
call it.
rainbow goal.
Very nice.
Like your
Looper.
jersey.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a chip because it was a lob, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a chip insinuates almost like a golf stroke. You're kicking under the ball into the ground, almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say he lobbed the goalie. Yeah, he had a chance to, and he did it, and he got it. I mean, he must practice that a ton. He knows it. He knows the weight that he needs to put on that.
Perfect. Yeah.
He had some nice moves in that game.
That's called class. Yeah.
Deked some guys. He blasted one in from the side. Defender turned the wrong way, let it right in. But yeah, it was looking good. He probably could have had 4 or 5 goals that day, but can't beat the linesman. JJ and Al Hilal drop 9 goals on Al Hazem.
Oh, man.
Neves picks up 2 assists that game.
Nev didn't even get a goal.
Didn't get a goal.
Didn't even get a goal.
Premier League vote to ban loaning and moving players from ownership affiliates fails as Newcastle looks to bolster their side through Saudi clubs. Talks of Neves going to replace Tonali already. And then, open market. You want to bring in Ronaldo, Benzema, Talisca, Mahrez, say maximum.
But why wouldn't they want them to finish their season in Saudi?
Because, I don't know, maybe they want to prioritize Newcastle.
Oh, yeah. They own
yeah.
Newcastle.
What if you're on, on a team that's not really competing, and then you're like, oh, well, just fucking go.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Any other news? Anything else out of the blue?
Yeah, Figo's been having a pretty nice time. It's been we're 3 of us wearing Figo jerseys on just
One
like
not
a weird
legitimate.
coincidence. One's a Real Madrid, which Evan gave me, so beautiful.
Yeah.
One's Inter, which is so rare and nice.
Don't talk about my.
You don't want to be exposed?
No, the other one's a Roma
exposed.
Figo jersey 7. What the fuck?
China, man. China messed up my order.
He did wear 7 in Serie A.
Yep. As your jersey plainly says.
Yeah. Close.
But yeah, what's up in the Figo corner?
Oh,
What's he up to? Hublot? He's got a new watch?
well, it's his birthday just passed, so a lot of a lot of guys giving him a happy birthday, and he went, I believe, to China. I played a game with Rivaldo, Kaká. It was All Stars Europe versus All Stars America in Wuhan.
Whoa.
Yeah, Wuhan.
Trying to
if
make
you can
Wuhan
believe.
cool again.
Yeah, Wuhan's doing it. It's
Wuhan's
almost,
doing great.
well, it's almost like, remember when Toronto had SARS?
Yeah.
And they had to be like, we're actually doing a big concert to let everyone know that you can come back to Toronto. You're not going to get SARS. So the Rolling Stones came, and AC/DC, and famously Justin Timberlake, who got bottled consistently when he was up there.
Water bottles.
Water bottles.
Bottled. Why?
Because he's not an old man with a guitar.
Yeah, imagine a bunch of like
They call-
40-year-old rockers,
Yeah.
and now Justin Timberlake comes on. He starts doing his weird beatbox thing. And it's like, boo. If he came on a beatbox, though, you should be bottling him. Like,
Yeah.
if he beatboxed once, I'd be
Dude,
like,
that first
that's
album
enough.
slaps, though.
It's just a bunch of deadheads in the crowd and like
Yeah.
people that went to Woodstock, and then Justin Timberlake comes on. They're like, boo.
Hey, but you know what? And not sorry to bring back Michael Jackson, but his first album is all beats made for Michael Jackson that he said no to, and then they went to Justin Timberlake. And that's why if you listen to all those songs on his first album, they're all like, oh yeah, like this could be an MJ song. But they just gave it to Justin Timberlake.
This might be more for the Patreon, but there's a weird thing of like, there was an era, every pop star wanted to be Michael Jackson, and every basketball player wanted to be Michael Jordan. It was like, those two people were like the main people that everyone idolized.
Yeah.
The
MJ.
Michaels, yeah.
Yeah, the Michaels.
And then every
The
soccer
MJs.
player wanted to be Michael Ballack.
Not really.
Just Matt Damon.
I don't know.
And every boxer wanted to be Michael Tyson.
That's right.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, wait. There's also him hanging out here with Baggio and Totti. Looks better than Totti, honestly. Figo, like,
Totti. I thought Totti was.
No way. Figo looks amazing. Any shirtless pictures there?
Figo looks better now than he ever did.
I mean,
He
just
looks the
as
same
good.
I saw a picture of when he was 19 today on Sporting, and I was like, he looks old as fuck.
There's a picture right here. We'll put a thing. It's a poster of him in the World Cup, and it's him. It looks phenomenal.
Wow.
That was like 20 years ago, right? Or
Yeah.
almost coming up to 20 years. And then, yeah. So he's just having a nice time, living his life.
Nice. We all got these beautiful commemorative Figo jerseys.
That's right.
What are they?
51, just turned 51, so happy birthday to
He
him.
looks great.
Stunk of the week.
Who's the Santos?
Santos.
Real Thiago Santos.
Thiago Santos, for sure.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I knew right away.
Oh, other news. I forgot. Apparently, Al Riyadh, something, I don't know, in the Qatari team, they want to make the Palmeiras coach the highest paid coach in the world.
Abel Ferreira.
Abel Ferreira.
Well, he's first let him win the league.
Yeah, which they're pretty much going to.
Yeah.
I said take the bag.
Take the bag, yeah.
Might as
Win the
well.
league, take the bag.
You've been doing the Palmeiras thing for a while.
Yeah.
Do a couple of years where you get a shit ton of money. Then maybe go back to Europe.
Everyone's doing the 2 years because I think even the Riyadh guys, they know like, okay, this isn't really your lifestyle. Just come in, put 2 years in. What's 2 years, right?
After 2 years,
Make
they can
your
see
money.
it in his eyes. He's depressed.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want the
Right.
third year. That's when everything falls apart. You're gonna be sad. So just 2 years.
He can't drink alcohol there. He can't masturbate. Like, what is he supposed to do?
I had a guy at the bar. I think he's Colombian, but he watches a lot of Brazilian league, and he was like going off about Palmeiras and the Brazilian teams. He's like, yeah, Manchester City are lucky they don't have to play these guys. These guys will beat Manchester City, and I was like, you are a psychopath, but there's no way you can argue against it, right?
Hey,
No.
maybe.
That's not a bar. That's a good bar argument, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like some people do that argument on their podcast. We will
Yeah.
not do that.
Yeah.
I actually think Brazilian teams are really good. I think there was like a Brazilian commentator or something. They were like, the big three in Portugal wouldn't win the Brazilian league. They would be like 4th or 5th.
Well, it's like, hey, man,
Wild.
you put,
It's a tough league though, so I don't know. Maybe they would win 1 year, and maybe another year they'd become
like
5th.
50-game seasons and 50-degree weather. Like, that'll get to you, man.
Ooh, the weather is a big factor. You don't really think of
Yeah.
that.
Jungle soccer.
You got to be built for that.
But they're playing. Don't they play over the winter? There, they must.
It's still hotter. You're south of the equator.
No, they're almost done their season now, aren't they?
Yeah. Right
Well,
now
it's
is their
summer
Right
now.
now is their summer.
It's coming
opposite.
up
Oh,
the
right,
summer.
because they're at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I got one more
Yeah,
thing.
go for it.
You guys know Alfonso Ribeiro? He's
Yeah.
Carlton. His paternal grandfather was Albert Ribeiro, a Trinidadian Calypsonian of African and Portuguese descent, known professionally as Lord Hummingbird. This is in his Wikipedia. Carlton is Portuguese.
Yeah, Ribeiro.
That's it.
The personal section.
That's all I had to say.
Personal
Carlton.
life.
That's all I had to say.
Personal life.
And can I ask you a question, Justin? What were you doing Googling Alfonso Ribeiro?
He does have a Portuguese last name.
Yeah.
There's a clip that came up on my reels where it was like him dancing in like an old movie and something.
Yeah.
And his dance moves were like actually Michael Jackson. Again, this is a Michael Jackson episode.
Yeah.
We're like Michael Jackson. And I looked at his name and was like, oh yeah, his name is Alfonso Ribeiro. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the most Portuguese fucking name I've ever heard. Let me look into this. I discovered what I want to find out.
He's like a quarter Portuguese.
That's right. The most important quarter, the name having corner.
Yes. So next time you see someone doing the Carlton, you say, hey, you doing the Ribeiro?
They say that's a Portuguese dance. You know that's a traditional Portuguese dance. That's how he learned that. It's like that's a traditional fado dance. All he had was the castaneta.
If he has one-
That's right. That's
you just
right.
changed, you had to snap
Where
instead.
the fuck do you think he got that from? Thank you.
Joan Wonder.
Toughy.
Vitinha scored a nice one. Rafa scored a nice one. Bruno had some big captain duties.
I heard Bernardo played well. I didn't watch the game.
Bernardo always kind of shows up against Liverpool. He loves playing Liverpool, I feel like.
There's a
He
lot
loves
of,
playing anyone.
yeah. Ronaldo with 2 goals.
Yeah,
And the chippy.
That's where my head went right away. Was Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's
Can we
playing very
keep
well.
giving it to Chris? I kind of wanted to give it. I want to give it to Chris.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, it was a sick goal. Yeah.
Nah.
See, we talked about since
Couple
the beginning of the
6 goals.
episode. We
6
want to talk
goals.
about him so bad.
Yeah. He did score one of the goals for Portugal too. So congrats, Chris.
Okay.
Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on the socials at Portugal_corner on X, at the Portugal Corner on Instagram. Join us on Patreon. Listen to us on Palma. Email us at theportugalcorner@gmail.com. Also on YouTube now. Please subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take a minute to leave a rating and a review and check out the oldies if you'd like. And yeah, final thoughts we'll do on the Patreon. Talk to those peoples. Alrighty.
See you soon, Patreoners.
Adios.
Cool.